Hey, 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 welcome to the attic. Manadad here. Today's midweek event is what we're going to be playing, and it is Historic Pauper. And I already had a couple Historic Pauper decks built, including this Pauper Bogles deck, relying on the strength of Gingerbrute for the most part. Also, quad Ancestral Masks, which is pretty good. We got some Battlefield Raptors. But anyways, the fun thing about Historic Pauper or any Pauper event is most of us have plenty of common wild cards, so everybody can participate and have fun, and you can even change your deck around a lot. Hear me this, arena economy people. Let us have a few more rare wild cards, because, you know, then we could have this kind of fun experience with all the different formats. Anyway, yes, so we're going to try to bogle onto the Battlefield Raptors, the Gingerbrutes, and these Fairy Guide Mothers, which are also a buff spell. So I think that is it for creatures. We have some Defiant Strikes and Crash Throughs, which are just draw, cycle spells. One Unbridled Growth, which can also kind of cycle, so, you know, gives us another dual land and lets us sack to draw cards. The Aegis can tap down things. We got two of those. We got 4 of the Sentinel's Eyes, which give us +1/+1 and Vigilance. We got 4 of the Snakeskin Veils to stop opponents' removals. I did have 4 pacifisms. I traded 2 for 2 copies of Captured by Legax. Going to try that out here. We got some Ram Throughs, because hopefully we're going to have a huge creature with like some Arachnoforms and Knight's Pledges on it. Also have Shelter, which can stop fizzle opponents' spells and draw us a card. And yeah, make some of these guys big, fight your opponents with that, or with the Cartouche of Strength, which also gives +1/+1 and trample. And if we ever land an Ancestral Mask with all these enchantments, we should have a gigantic creature. And that is Pauper Bogles. In the sideboard, this is not an official sideboard, just some ideas. You could run Karametra's Blessing instead of, you know, Snakeskin Veil or Shelter or something. There's this Built to Last, which can make our Gingerbrutes indestructible. You could do Trample on the Almighty Brushwag, and I believe there's another 1 mana green, 1-drop at common that has 1/1 Trample. You could do Giant Growths if you want. You could do Ranger's Guile as another idea to fizzle stuff. That's also a common. There's the Captured by Legax. You could do Healer's Hawks if you like the lifelink. Plus, flying is pretty good. Pretty good stuff. You got Blight Blades. You want to like get a something that gives first strike with the Blight Blades. That's pretty good. And you got Setessan Training, which is a good way to draw a card and put down an enchantment. In case you're wondering, I did double check. The rune cycle from Kaldheim is not common. It's not Pauper legal, so you can't do your runes decks, but you've been doing plenty of that in standard anyway, I'm sure. So anyways, that is the deck. Let's hop into the matches and see if we can really quickly get our free playing some Historic Pauper Bogles. We got one thing to bogle onto. We got both our colors. Oh, we got 2 things to bogle onto. Let's get Rapturous. Distant Specimen, sure. I think this is fairly mana efficient for us. One more mana, we could do a fight. Nope. Huh. Try to draw a card here. Oh, they got removal? Murder. Annoying. Not the end of the world. What do you think? Another murder? Make this unblockable. Smack it in. Deadly dispute, sure. Ill-gotten inheritance, sure. No biggie. So let's get that going. Have our army of little brutes. Oh, I took 1 damage. Okay, well, they drew 2 ill-gotten inheritances. Good for them. Getting a bit white mana stuck here. Great card for common. Get 1 more mana, they can start popping these. Oh, wow. Okay, they drew 3 of them. So your 3 Gingerbrutes. Alright, let's hope there's 1 blocker we can clear with these, and we're in home free. Okay, good. So they don't have the 6 mana to pop it. They are holding up murder, though. Just lock down the blocker. Even for murder, this should be lethal. Yeah, that's not going to be lethal. I mean, that's not going to save him. Good games, good games. Made me sweat there for a second. My prize for the first round, if anybody's curious, is this Cyclone Summoner. Great card for your giant or wizard decks in EDH. People do actually play it in control shells and like standard and stuff too right now. Oh. I shouldn't mock it. Okay, up against Kragor. Kragor Samsa. Oh, good. We got captured by Lagax. And wondering how that'll do. Double Blossoming Sands is very slow hand. I did want to try to this. It's like pacifism plus a buff for one more green mana here. Healer's Hawk. Okay, this might be somewhat of a mirror match. A blocker down, but chances are they're going to buff that Healer's Hawk. Cram session. Nope, they're just going to buff themselves. A Pauper life gain? Something or another? Just hold up Snakeskin Veil. They are in black. Play things close to the vest for a while. Environmental Sciences. Go right ahead. Gain lots of life. Here we go. Alright, should we test out that theory, or what do we do? Up the Brute. Keep on the slow plan. Holding up the Snakeskin Veil. Or pass the turn quickly. Healer's Hawk, sure. Here comes the Grasp of Darkness. That seems to be the popular removal spell of choice here. Okay. That's Fort 2. And again. Yep. Better stop the 5 damage. Don't blame him. Hand is empty. Good thing is the Raptor is out of range of the Grasp of Darkness. Unfortunately, it's going to die next turn to this Introduction to Annihilation, it looks like. I guess in the meantime, we can make our side unblockable. Alright, ouch. And we draw Blossoming Sands, which is not great. Sentinel's Eyes can come back though, that's pretty good. Now let's draw a card. You have trample. Oh, now we get another Snakeskin Veil, of course. Spread the love around here. Thank you for 5. And why not drop the Blossoming Sands? Okay, opponent plays the Owlin Shield Mage and the Battlefield Raptor. Kinda lucky they don't have spells, it seems like. That's no blocks. Knight's Pledge. Pop that on this Gingerbrute. And then You're unblockable. And you're unblockable. Another Allen Ship Mage. Alright, alright. Except we have lethal here next turn, so yeah, attack me all you want. No blocks. Unblockable. 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 That's what you are. Unblockable. The best by far. Alright, well. Quick and easy wins there. I generally don't play to 3 wins in these midweek events. I just play to get my free rares. Let's see what our rare is here. Zalto, Fire Giant Duke. Nobody's figured out a place for this one yet. 7/3. When it's dealt damage, venture into the dungeon. Maybe, I don't know, actually, I shouldn't speak. Maybe it's good in Alchemy, right? They buffed all the dungeon cards there. Okay, well, thank you for joining me here in the attic. I'm a Manadad, and remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.